Hello guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Kerbal Space Program. If I'm not really horrible at counting, this should be episode number 10, and 10 is a big number. So, we're out here, around Minimus. Ooh, that's far out. Yeah, around Minimus, and we actually have picked up some kethane, and well, yeah, as you can see, the kethane miner is back in orbit there. I did put it down and fill it back up. Had some problems there, but it's working fine. So I'm not going to dock it back to this thing and refill it because we have some serious amounts of fuel here. What I am going to do is to convert the last pieces here. Let's see, speed up time a bit. And oh, almost. Yeah, that's it. Now all our tanks are full. We have 4.5 kilometers a second. And some change, but hopefully that won't actually be a factor in what we're going to do. Now, of course, launching something from a Minimus orbit, or launching something to a Minimus orbit to ferry it further on, that's not optimal, to say the least. So I'm thinking we should probably head back into a Kerbal orbit. I'm thinking 150 by 150 should be fine, and this is a massive object. So what I want to do today is, we probably don't need a kethane miner where we're going right away. We can ship that in as a second mission. The first mission is to establish a control center, and when I was beginning, I was actually considering Lathe, but I think we're going to go with Duna on this one, and getting this thing in orbit around Duna, and I'm thinking a high orbit should not be too hard, but we need two main components. Three actually. We need some smaller, some of the small satellites, the communication satellites, so we actually have a way of kind of carpeting the Duna system with probes. That's a bus, if you can hear that. Doesn't matter. And what we also need is a way to scan both Duna, and we also need to scan its moon. So two scanners, couple of some communications equipment, and there was one more thing I was thinking about. First of all, let's get back here. Whoop. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad, actually. Let's just warp around. Let's get back in here-ish and start burning prograde. Oh, come on. Yeah, so what we would need is the scanners. We need some communications stuff, a couple of satellites. Oh, come on, this thing is such a pain in the ass to fly. Not a surprise when it's 120-ish tons of, well, docking ports. It's not exactly stable, but that's fine. Let's have to do a quick inspection here to see everything is activated and we're fine. So let's start burning. Alright, this should be pretty easy to get back down. We just need to get out of this orbit. It'll take some time, but shouldn't be too bad. Look at it, slowly. We have almost no acceleration at this point. Yeah. So when we have those two things, we should be. Oh, that's. Is this actually? Oh, that's actually increasing. Huh. Yeah, I missed my angle there, but that's fine. Let's just warp into the other sphere of influence here. Whoa, okay. And yeah. Oh. Oh. Was wondering there. So let's first see. Yeah. Never mind. We should probably just start burning retro, just get in a bit, and then we can adjust our inclination when that's done. Okay. So when we have our scanners and our satellites in orbit, yeah, we also need a long-range antenna. That's what I was thinking. So I think we should be able to get all that as a package up into orbit. So I'm thinking actually doing something, stacking them kind of weird, just to. Oh, come on! I was thinking. Come on! Stop that. Okay, get back here. Alright, so what I was thinking was we need the two scanners, and they could also have a couple of those small satellites radially mounted, and then we need two big relays that can actually push data back to Earth. No, we don't need them. We could bring them on a second mission, and actually when we get into the designer we'll see how feasible my plan here is. But I'm thinking it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now I'm going to do this burn and get back here, and I'll meet you guys back at the VAB. Yeah. Right. Let's see what we can't get into here. So the first thing I want here is the thing that will launch the long-range communications equipment, because I want these as relays that I can actually leave at Duna if I ever send the Enterprise back to Kerbin. So let's see here. Each of these probes will need one of these, of course, and I'm thinking this is the format I want. So you know what? Let's actually create the or get the launch stage there first, just because then we can build on top of that. It would probably be easier. For this thing we will need the heavy lifter, like this, old classic, and you know what, let's do this switch everything here. That's probably good. Enterprise Duna pack. Yeah, this is the Duna pack. Sounds weird, but it is. Trust me. Now we would need, let's see. We need the. Right. Let's start with what I know we will need. That's one of these guys, and we will also need. I think we will start off with a docking port, one of the big ones. Like this, and we can build it. Come on, you buggy piece. Oh, yep, thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, we will need in this thing, and this will be just a docking thingy for this. This won't actually be part of the satellites, but I'm thinking maybe One of these should be fine, and let's just do 4 times symmetry like this. And then we need some place to actually put the satellites, and I'm thinking like this, because I think you should be able to fit to these guys here. Yeah. And let's do more or less the same setup that we have done before. I'm going to have to pull out the communications equipment first, so these should then be the scanners. No, I'll actually have to release the scanners first. That complicates things, because you know the scanners are going to have the, you know, we'll have to build this a bit different, because I do think we have also the quad adapter, this thing. Now, how heavy is this? That's not bad. And we would want like this, and then we can build them up much simpler. Do I want docking ports here? No, do not want. So I'm thinking these guys maybe as the cores. I don't want to build these with symmetry though. So each satellite will have a decent, no, let's go with the small ones, because that should be more than enough. We'll have this amount of fuel, and can we fit in, hopefully this will work, like this. And of course I'm guessing that, I'll have to fix all the staging for it. Let's just build the probes. Now this thing will be the scanner. What it needs is simple remote control. Oh, really? That's an interesting configuration. And it will need, let's see, the scanners here are, we can choose between this one or this one. I think I'm just going to go with this one and put them into a higher orbit, and we can use them to bounce some signal off too. So we need one of these guys and some power. Should actually have been able to kind of separate these a bit more, but this will have to do. Now let's just get a couple of these fitted while I remember it, because we need to take these with us. This, we have everything we need here. Oh, except one thing. I almost forgot. We also need a way to remote control. Wait, no, let's do it much simpler. This thing should just have one of the RC antennas. That should be more than enough, because it's never going to be far away from the mothership, the Enterprise. So we'll just put one of those on. Alright, that's fine. So this thing has fuel, this, and it has the scanner. This needs 2.5 seconds. Well, that's more than I remembered. This is 2 per second. These are also 2 per second. Let's just go with one of these on each end, and hopefully that won't create any big problems. Let's use these ends. Okay, there will be some clipping here, and that's actually fine with me. So this thing should be able to do some scanning, some relaying, and coupled with 2 of these guys should give coverage more or less all around. So let's get 1 more of these fitted. Oh, wait, no symmetry, please. Just like this. Right. Now we would need the other satellites. I'm thinking actually, because these are going to be some long range guys, we could actually do more or less the same thing here. Can we? This is not expensive at all when it comes to power, so if I do this and this, oh, come on, get on there. Really? Why aren't you there? Cool. Then we can pull this and this off. Let's just do this and put one of these guys on each of them. So they should be able to use their small antennas to kind of bounce the signal, and yeah, that should actually be fine. This, we have power generation here. They might need a battery each, I think, just to give them some buffer. Doesn't need to be big, just small buffer to keep them going for just a while, a little longer. Well, if they actually... Oh, really? You, sir, you get back on there. Okay. That was heavy. Right, so this thing, no symmetry please. This thing over here and this thing over here. So that looks like a finished design. It looks crazy, but it should work. Now I'm going to have to do all the staging here, and I'll meet you guys when we're ready to dock this thing. Right. Right, so we're coming up pretty close here. And still have tons of fuel. This launch stage is really awesome, even though, okay, this payload was pretty small. It still did the job really well, especially since we're actually up at 1,000 kilometers now. I did park it in a pretty high orbit, so this thing should be fine now. We can, oh, let's see, just in case I do something stupid. It has been shown to happen. Change over to this thing. It's mobile, that's fine. Let's control it from the port. And let's get in a bit closer. Oh, I should probably turn off. Can I turn off RCS until I need it? Yeah, I should be able to just turn this thing around first. Whoa. Find controls, please. Thank you. Was that fine? Wait, what? Yes. No, that's fine controls. Cool. It's still kind of wobbly, but let's hold there, and we should be able to just get in there. Right. So what we want to aim for is actually this port up here, and I added the docking alignment plugin. What? No target. Right. Good. Which means that I should be able to finagle this thing in a bit easier. Wait. Oh, right. It's kind of weird though, because it seems almost inverted. Oh, yeah, it's kind of inverted. Oh, come on. Come on, like this is good. And then get up there. Come on. Oh, this thing is way too finicky. What? Oh, right. Gotcha. What? I thought... Ah, stupid SAS stuff. Right. Right, let's just keep it there for a little while I try to... Oh... I need to do something with my key bindings here. This is quite horrible. Alright, that's aligned here. You can see we're coming in. We can turn off this and try to just slightly adjust this. Then like this, that's probably close enough. Right. We're going into dock here. Now let's push a bit this way. This will kind of align us again, but we can get back into it when we get closer. You see that's pretty well aligned. Let's just get a bit closer here. It seems low. Is it low? Seems low. Maybe we are coming in a bit crooked, and we need to slow down a bit, just so I have some time to see if this will fit. This actually looks good. Wow, it almost looks like we're going to get a working dock here. Oh. Yeah, I need to do something with my key bindings. I can't have the scroll wheel actually warping time every time I try to dock something. So let's get up just a bit here. Oh, and then cancel that. It's fine. And hopefully magnetism will do the rest. Oh, this was actually a lot less painful than I was afraid of. Alright, let's just break up a bit. Oh, no. Okay. Turn that off. Turn off SAS. Just do a quick time warp to reset any wobble, and it's good. Hopefully this added weight on the side here won't make it too wobbly, but I think it should be fine. So these should be good, and we're ready for our big trip to Duna. Still have 3.5 kilometers a second here. Should be fine for a Duna trip. In worst case, I'll have to look it up though, but I think we should also be able to go and get some refueling on this thing if we want to. But yeah, that's it for today, and another successful mission. I'm still a bit surprised. It seems fine. So where's the... Oh, we're in the dark side here. Let's just get into the light side and have a look at this thing, because it's quite cool. Right. Yeah, this thing is really starting to look up. So yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, as that would help me a lot. I know there's not many of you that actually watch this, but every like will actually make it more. Well, it will help. Let's just say that. And I usually don't beg for likes, but this one time I will. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.